Random live stream. Yeah, that's right. Random live stream this morning. Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon for some, wherever you're at in part of this world. Naoya Inoue, Stephen Fulton Jr., Cool Boy Stuff is going down tomorrow. Strange time. So we got to kind of talk about it. What's going on, XO? Salute. We got to kind of talk about it. There's a controversy going into this fight. We didn't expect anything significant as far as the build up between these two guys, but then it turned out to be a lot of drama by way of stacking raps and other things. Hit the like button for your boy. Hit the like button when you catch the replay. Because Stephen Fulton Jr. pulled it off in Japan. Could Cool Boy Steph pull it off in Japan? I don't know. We go see. We go see if he could pull it off. Naoya Inoue didn't seem deterred at all in the slightest from Stephen Cool Boy Steph. Stephen Cool Boy Steph is going to be a significantly larger man on fight night. But Naoya Inoue don't seem intimidated at all. He seemed really, really ready to go. And like I said, the Japanese guys, they fight really, really hard at home. It's going to be really, really quiet in that arena. You're going to hear like everything. It's going to be a hell of a fight, man, tomorrow morning. Tuesday. I don't understand why they do it on Tuesdays. You said only way is by knockout. It can't go to the cards. Man, that's what a lot of people have been saying. Strange enough, he seems like he's the underdog in this fight. So this is why I asked, can he pull it off? Because even though he's the bigger guy and everything else, he still is looked at as somewhat of an underdog. I feel like it's a 50-50 fight. What's going on, D Luckett? I see you in the building. I feel like it's a 50-50 fight, man. Look at Naoya. He ain't backing down at all. And we all know he gonna come to fight too. He's gonna come to fight, and he's gonna come to hurt Stephen Fulton Jr. Now the thing with the raps, the stacking of the raps, a lot of guys been saying that it's legal. It's legal in Japan. This is what they do. That it's legal in like what? I think it's like legal in like 3 states. You say your heart is with Cool Boy, but my mind says Inoue. Yeah, man, that's kind of how I feel about it, bro. Like I'm rooting for Cool Boy because he's, the from the home team, but I'm interested in seeing what happens if Naoya Inoue lands one of those shots, lands one of those shots to the body, lands one of those shots to the temple. I'm interested in seeing how Cool Boy reacts. Cool Boy isn't like anybody that Naoya Inoue has faced before, though. That's one thing we do know. He's bigger. He's going to be the slicker guy, and he's going to probably try to really box Naoya Inoue. But could he win a decision in Japan? That's the question. The Japanese don't get too many fights like this too often. So when it does happen, you best believe the card is going to be stacked against the guy that's coming into their country. So Cool Boy Steph, he's probably already down about 2 rounds right now. He's already down a couple of rounds going into this thing. So that's just the way I see it. He's going to be down a couple of rounds. And he's going to really have to make something happen and make it really, really obvious that he beat Naoya Inoue. Almost like Floyd did Tension, except this is a real fight. But what if Naoya Inoue isn't able to hurt Cool Boy Steph? What if he isn't able to hurt Cool Boy? Right? Naoya Inoue has been able to hurt everybody for the most part he's been in there with. Now, I've seen one fight where Naoya Inoue's power didn't seem to really, the fight, it was probably one of his worst performances, but he still handle the guy well was in Japan. It wasn't too long ago. It's probably about 2 or 3 fights ago. And he didn't look good. They damn near gave me a copyright for talking about it. You know what I'm saying? They didn't. It seemed like they didn't want nobody to see. I think it was a mandatory fight. I can't remember who this dude was, bro. But they gave me a damn near copyright strike for even talking about the damn fight. So they didn't want nobody to see that shit. But I think Naoya Inoue is going to come in into this fight much more prepared. Whatever the case it was for that fight, he's going to come in a lot better for this one. I'll tell you that. And that was about a couple of fights ago anyway. But Cool Boy Stephens going to be is a tough task, tough challenge. They look like they're about the same height. Maybe it's the angle. Now, anyway, they had to cut too much weight probably. Right? He probably didn't have to cut too much weight. Cool Boy looked like he had to cut some weight. You see it in his eyes, around his eyes and his cheeks. You can see it. Yeah, he's small. He's gonna be real small come fight night too. But I mean, this isn't unfamiliar for him. He fought bigger guys like Donaire. But Donaire was 40-some years old, and Donaire isn't boxing like Cool Boy. You know what I'm saying? You say he got that super soldier serum, and he got a pack of punch gloves. Oh man, I don't know, man. You said Cool Boy will have to outbox him and stay away from Inoue power. Yeah, I think he could do that. Inoue is going to be able to go a full 12. Thing is, that power lasts majority of those rounds. You said, let's go, Cool Boy. What's up, LT? I see you in the building. Yeah, I'm pulling for Cool Boy, man. I like Naoya, though. He's one of my favorite fighters, but I'm pulling for Cool Boy, man. Pulling for Cool Boy. He's definitely going to be the much bigger guy tomorrow morning, whenever they show the damn fight. Right? Whenever they show the fight. See, this is what he's going to have to be dealing with, this type of, the speed. Cool Boy got to be careful, though. Because Naoya Inoue, he's got speed itself. And if one of those shots land on that chin when he leave himself open like that, he gotta have his wits about him. Cool Boy gonna have to have his wits about him in this fight for sure. But I think if he could blind Naoya Inoue with a lot of speed, give him a lot of angles, keep the jab in his face a lot, I think he can give Naoya Inoue a lot of problems. I think he'll give him a lot of problems. You said everyone thinking Naoya. Yeah, man. Everyone thinking Naoya is going to win. That's what it's looking like, bro. This is why I said can Fulton pull it off, bro. Because the vibe that I get is that Naoya Inoue is the favorite and he's going to crush Cool Boy. You know what I'm saying? He's going to crush Cool Boy. Inoue's in shape like a motherfucker, though. I'll tell you that. He's in tremendous shape. Shredded. Shredded, bro. Oh, wow. I got to be careful strolling on Twitter sometimes, man. These people crazy. Holy shit. You say you want Steph to go over there and vanquish the monster. It's a tall task, man. It's not easy beating the Japanese in Japan. It's not. You have to go over there. They don't lay down. For one, he's not gonna. You have to knock him out. You know what I'm saying? That's for one. He's not gonna lay down. He's not gonna give up. He's gonna be coming to fight the whole time. Not to mention if the cards are going to be stacked against you. Naoya Inoue is like a national hero over there in Japan. So, yeah, he's gonna be up a couple of rounds going into this fight. But yeah, he's really aggressively staring down Fulton like I've never seen him do anybody else. Man, if I'm correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, damn, what's the beef with Fulton? Fulton didn't say nothing. Uh, he didn't really say nothing. But Naoya Inoue looking like, look, man, I ain't intimidated by you, dude. I ain't intimidated by you. They say I never fought a black fighter before. I've been seeing what the people been saying. Just suck it up, just fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm stacking my raps. I'm doing what I got to do. This is what I do. I'm the monster. Just shut up and fight. That's pretty much what he's saying. That's just pretty much what the monster said, bro. He said, shut up and fight. Nobody trying to hit none of that shit. I stack my raps. I do what I do. It's legal here. You know what I'm saying? It's legal here. So this is how we get down. So get with it or get the fuck out. So yeah, the monster got an edginess to him. Pretty nasty dude, man. Pretty nasty dude. The monster's a pretty nasty dude. But I heard the Cool Boy got paid a lot of money to come over there and to take this fight. He got paid a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? To go over there and tackle the task of the monster in his home country. But y'all hit that like button for your boy, man. Random live stream. Just totally random. We got to do it because this fight is coming up tomorrow morning. Or whenever it is going to be. We got to catch it. It's an awkward time, man, these Japanese fights. Awkward times. A Tuesday morning. Come on, man. People be at work and everything. You say you don't think it's that bad? I don't know, man. Because let me say this. If it was the other way around, will people be saying it's not that bad? If it was Fulton, the one that was stacking raps, will people be saying it's not that bad, bro? I say fight without him. If you're really that fucking bad, you don't need to do nothing like that. That's just me. Now, it could be a thing to protect your hands because you crack so damn hard. But if it also can give you an advantage, especially as the fight goes, it turns to like a cast. Nah, bro, we got to do it without that. You said Diva Inoue, my way. Yeah, he has that attitude, bro. We wouldn't have never really known that about him if these guys didn't really say nothing. You know, when you see these Japanese guys, they tend to just be smiling and nodding their head all the time. And you think they're really happy and jovial people, really nice guy. But now, anyway, come to find out, he really is a monster. He said, shut up and fight. Quit crying about the fucking raps. This is what I do. This is what I'm going to do. It's my way or the highway. We paid you a lot of money. Shut up and fight. That's what he said, bro. That's what he said. Maybe it's a little bit of intimidation from the monster because he never really been in there with a guy like Fulton. Fulton cool. You know, Steve, one thing about Cool Boy, his nickname is fitting for him. He's always cool. You know what I'm saying? He ain't never, you know what I'm saying? His trainer the one doing all the talking. He ain't even saying nothing. He actually wanted to fight, regardless of the raps. But the trainer said, nah, bro, we ain't doing that. So it's looking like this thing is happening, though. It's looking like it's happening. They was on the scales. They got on the scales and everything. And it's looking like it's going down. So this is a pretty significant fight for boxing as well. Amongst the Spencer Crawford fight we got coming up, this is a very significant fight for the sport. A big fight to cement Naoya Inoue's legacy, right? As one of the boxing's best. And for Cool Boy Steph to be really taken seriously as one of boxing's best. I don't feel people take Cool Boy that quite seriously just yet, right? I don't feel like they really take him seriously as a top fighter in the sport. So this fight with the monster, if he beats the monster, then he should be taken seriously as one of the top fighters in the sport of boxing. You said Naoya Inoue is a diva and got an attitude, and no one says he needs to be humble. Why is that? Yeah, that's weird, ain't it, bro? Yeah, man. I mean, we already know what it is, dog. You know, these guys. If it was like I said, if it was the other way around, would it still be? Would it be these guys trying to come in Cool Boy's defense? Oh, it's all good. Yeah, no, this is what we do. Yeah, you know. Why we got it? Why doesn't you right? Why doesn't Inoue need to be humbled? I like the monster, bro. Y'all know I'm a fan, but I see this arrogance. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of hard to tell because they come from a different land, so you can't really grasp the full mannerisms and things of that nature, right? You know, but based off what we know, he's a arrogant guy. He's not humble. He's entitled. He's an asshole, basically. So how come nobody's saying that he needs to be humbled? Now, if it was Cool Boy doing this, saying this, oh, he'll need to be humbled, blah, blah, blah. Come on, bro. But Cool Boy, cool. Cool is the other side of the fan, bro. Cool on the other side of the pillow. He's cooler than the other side of the pillow, bro. He ain't being disrespectful. None of that. You say you pull. What's up, Beef Fighter? I see you in the building. Yeah, man. I'm pulling for Fulton, bro. I like the monster, but I'll be a fool not to pull for my boy, man. Come on, man. That shit don't even look right. Because let's be real. There ain't nobody over there in Japan pulling for him. Nobody. You will not find not now Japanese that's pulling for him to beat Naoya Inoue, bro. You're not finding it. You won't find it. You won't find it. I want Fulton to win. Will he win? I don't know. It's a 50-50 fight, bro. Naoya Inoue is a bad motherfucker. That dude, he's a very, very well-rounded fighter. With power. Heart, grit, good speed, good boxing IQ. Naoya Inoue is checking all the boxes, bro. He's just a smaller man. Similar to Crawford. Smaller man, checking all the boxes. But the raps and stuff leaves a little controversy. The attitude about the whole situation leaves a little suspicion. He's not as humble as I thought, you know. He's not as humble as I thought. Yeah, Fulton's down a couple of rounds, like I said, bro. Fulton's going to be down a couple of rounds. He's not going into this fight a clean slate. Nah, man, he's down a few rounds going into this thing. They're going to do whatever it takes to make sure Naoya got the job done. Not to mention you got to fight the monster. So Fulton got to go out there and really make something happen. I'll be a fool not to root for him. He's a bigger guy, but and we go see fight night how much bigger he is. He's going to probably look a lot bigger once they get in the ring and they fighting and Fulton moving around, giving them different angles, doing this and doing that. You know. No. I ain't saying the Japanese is arrogant, Carlos. I'm not saying that at all. But they saying Naoya Inoue is arrogant. Japanese are really nice people. Thailand has some of the nicest people in the world. You know what I'm saying? A lot of those countries, those people are really nice. America got some of the shittiest people in the world, if I'm honest. But Naoya Inoue's attitude, you know, his statement, just shut up and fight. I'm stacking my hands. This is what we do. Shut up and fight. It's kind of surprising. You said you think Fulton could hurt Inoue. That's interesting, bro. Because Inoue's tough, bro. He's tough as shit. And Donaire can crack. Donaire actually cracked his orbital. And this dude was still fighting from the second round on, bro. And still got the job done. He's a monster for real. I mean, I'm just a little surprised and caught sideways by his arrogance, they say. But he's a hell of a fucking fighter, bro. I don't really necessarily care about all that. But that motherfucker can fight, bro. And Fulton will have to go up in there and really, really make something happen. Just because he's a smaller man don't necessarily mean it's an advantage, bro. He's a smaller target as well. He is a smaller guy, but he got a big punch, like Tank Davis. Small guy, got some speed, could do some shit, and got a big punch. That's dangerous. So it's a 50-50 fight, man. But I got to be riding with the with Fulton. I got to be riding with the home team. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just I just couldn't do it. You said Fulton going to make it look easy. We go see, man. He gonna have to. Donaire, he's that tough based on what, bro? He had a broken orbital, dog. Most guys take a knee. Most guys look for a way out. He had a broken orbital from like what, the second, third round throughout the duration of that fight, and he fought his ass off. He didn't stop. He didn't give up. Nah, bro, he's a monster, dog. I'm not about to sit here and downplay the guy now. I'm not gonna say it. Now, this is definitely his toughest test to date, point blank. Period. He never been in He's never been in there with nobody as big as Fulton. He's never been in there with nobody as slick as Fulton. He's never been in nobody that's probably punching the hardest Fulton. Fulton probably naturally punching a lot harder than a lot of the guys Inoue fought. This is a tough fight. This is a 50-50 fight for both guys. It's a 50-50 fight, man. But Fulton got to go out there and really make a statement, though. I'll tell you that. He's going to have to really go out there and really, really, really make a statement. Make it look like just this dude is totally not on my level. He can't let Inoue even land two big shots around. Because even if he's landing shots on Inoue, and Inoue land two big shots where the crowd gets into it, and the Japanese crowd typically is very quiet and really respectful when they're watching these fights. You won't hear shit. All you go hear is feet, the shoes on the mats and gloves thumping. That's all you're going to hear. Now, if Inoue can get the crowd going, that's going to definitely sway the judges over there, bro. He's a national hero over there, basically. So, you say you don't think Fulton punches as hard as them? No, I don't necessarily think so either. But he'll be able to consistently land more punches than Donaire. And Donaire was able to actually land on Inoue, bro. He was. He was actually able to get some shots off on Inoue. It was Inoue's toughest fight. Like, he had to really kind of dig to kind of get it done. But in the second fight, he kind of washed him. But he never fought nobody like Fulton. I'll tell you that. You say you seen Donaire the nursing home. He was a grandpa. You said Fulton should stack his raps too. I mean, I say go for it, man. If that's what he's doing, you should do it too. If that's the type of fight you want, that's the type of fight we go get. Because Inoue don't seem to want to budge on it. So we go see. I mean, it seemed like the fight is going down. They weighed in. They had the face off and everything. We go see. I think Fulton's rhythm and stuff is going to give Inoue a lot of problems. Inoue's not typically the faster guy when he's fighting these dudes, and he's, I don't think I see him in there with anybody that's crafty like that. So we're going to learn a lot about Inoue as well. Tomorrow morning, we're going to learn a lot. We're going to learn if he's going to be able to deal with a crafty guy. If Fulton decides to get on the back foot and make Inoue play the bull matador game, if Inoue is able to cut off the ring and still do the things that he's been doing to some of those other guys, it's going to be a great fight. I can't wait to see it. Can't wait to see it, man. Salute to both guys for making it happen. You said Fulton should stack too. Yeah, man. Fulton should make him stack. Fulton should stack too, man. I don't really like stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But I guess if you want to even the playing field, I think I seen that before when Wilder tried to even the playing field with Fury, with the gloves. Fury had the horsehair gloves, so Wilder said, "All right, I'm gonna do the horsehair." But guess what? Wilder's not used to wearing horsehair gloves. He used to wearing big pillow gloves. Why? Because he punched so damn hard. Fury used to wearing those type of gloves. Wilder, it just didn't work out for him with those damn gloves. I don't know, man. I mean, is the stacking the wraps gonna make that much of a difference? Is it something that Fulton really feel like he needs? It's up to Fulton, man. He seemed like he wanted to fight anyway, though. His trainer was the one that was concerned. His trainer was the one saying that this is my job to protect my fighter, and we not gonna do it if they want to stack these wraps. He said that's the rules in Japan. Yeah, I know. And also the drug testing isn't as strict in Japan either. From what I remember, maybe things changed over the years, but from back in the day when I remember, the drug testing wasn't that strict like that, bro. They had fights where, a a middleweight was fighting heavyweights and shit like that, open weight fights. Man, they all kinds of shit going on, bro. So Fulton better be prepared. You said, well, if Fulton makes it easy, what will my thoughts be on Inoue? Ooh, that's a good one. I still feel the same about him, more or less, right? But maybe he reached his limit, and as far as going up in weight, maybe he reached his limit. Maybe that's his limit, is that weight class. Not to mention the style, depending on how Fulton fights and how the fight plays out, the style and the size. Maybe Inoue has finally met his limit as far as the weight classes go. Now, Fulton's been out in Japan for about a couple of weeks now, I think, bro. He should be pretty acclimated to the time difference and everything. It's gonna be weird fighting when they're gonna be fighting at nighttime over there still. It's gonna be morning here though. Now, Inoue's definitely daring to be great, bro. For sure. He's definitely daring to be great. He's looking for the biggest, best fighters he could fight. And the biggest, best fighter he could fight is Stephen Fulton Jr. He wasn't running away from the black fighter, bro. He didn't run away at all. It's just not too many small black guys down there like that. But the first weight class where there is a black guy with some talent, with some belts, he went for the smoke, bro. Some dudes, a lot of dudes like to elude evade those type of guys. But nah, Monster, he said, nah, I'm going right into it. So salute to him, bro. I'm telling you, man, this is what you see that MMA super lore. You see that? I mean, look, you see already the play. This is why I told you he's already down a few rounds going into this thing, dog. He's already down a few rounds going into it. Look how they trying to pull him back. You see that? Salute to Hollow Ninja for the super. He says, Inoue by deletion. Oh, man. I don't know, Hollow Ninja. It's a 50-50 fight for me, man. I don't know. Yeah, Inoue could have evaded Fulton, waited him out, waited till he eventually moved up. Then he fought for a vacant belt and took the easy route and still keep his clout. Nah, man, he's going right for the best guy he can fight. And Cool Boy welcomed the challenge. So you got to respect both of these dudes. Yeah, Inoue looking serious, man. He looking really serious. He's looking really, really serious, bro. You say your concerns answered? Yeah. Yeah, I think Inoue, if he loses, it'll just be, for me, it'll just be a situation where he just met his limit. Look how small he is compared to him. And on fight night, and I heard that Fulton is big as hell when he's not fighting and shit. Like, he's big. Like, he's a stocky guy. Like, he's not like you think. Like, he's like a small little, he's like a short, stocky dude. Like, he's one of those short, stocky guys. This is what I heard. But when he's in camp and all that, he's what you see. He's like more of a lean guy. But when he's not fighting, he's big. So yeah, this is another big fighter for Inoue to fight. The difference between Donaire and, besides the obvious difference in Donaire and Fulton's going to be moving his head. Fulton's going to be moving around. Fulton's going to be cutting angles. Fulton's got faster hands. He may not be cracking as hard as Donaire, but he's going to be really, really giving the monster a lot of different things he's probably not used to. You said if Fulton beats, he can make a strong argument. Yeah, he could. But I think Crawford beats Spence, or Spence beats Crawford, they have the number one title. They're going to automatically take that number one spot, bro. That's just going to them. That's just the way the boxing is set up right now. Where the number one spot is reserved for the winner of Spence versus Crawford. You said the odds are too wide. Half the bet on Fulton. Oh, so Fulton is that much of an underdog? Y'all hit that like button for your boy. That much of an underdog? Oh, Rachel Donaire was talking trash again? What'd she say? See, a lot of you guys is coming for Fulton. Fulton didn't say anything about the gloves, bro. It was his trainer that said about the wraps. His trainer. Fulton wanted to fight. Fulton ain't worried about nothing, bro. He's cool, boy. He's cool. But his trainer said, nah, man, it's my job to protect this guy. We ain't stacking no wraps, bro. Why you stacking your wraps? Yeah, the odds are in if Fulton is, I'm gonna have to look at the betting site. Actually, that's a good idea. I'm glad you said something. Actually, good. I'm glad you said something. If Fulton is that much of an underdog, bro, to the point where you just could not, just it'll be stupid not to bet on him, then you'll have to bet on him because he could win. It's a 50-50 fight. It's a 50-50 fight, bro. Now Fulton is cool, bro. Cool boy, cool as hell, man. When he first got asked about the fight, man, he was just chill about it. You know what I'm saying? He was just like, you know what I'm saying? He always cool. He ain't tripping. But the monster, man, he's serious, man. He's serious business. The monster serious business, bro. The monster probably go, this is gonna be a good fight, man. I actually will say too, even though Fulton is gonna be the fastest guy Inoue probably fought, Inoue might be the fastest guy Fulton fought as well. And if Fulton, you say he's plus 300. You say, of course, Fulton's underdog. He's in Japan, but you got a lot of box fans that seem to believe that Fulton don't stand a chance either, man. A lot of box fans don't believe in Stephen Fulton. So this is his opportunity to show the world, like, look, man, I'm taking me serious as a champion. You know what I'm saying? And for Inoue, this is cement his legacy. He's one of boxing's great, and he definitely will go down in the Hall of Fame. He probably go down in the Hall of Fame regardless, though. But this will definitely cement his legacy. Hey, I don't know, man. Look, I'm rooting for Fulton to pull it off, but I'm 50-50 with the fight. I don't know what the hell is gonna happen. Fulton can either outbox Naoya Inoue, or Inoue can either stop him somewhere throughout the fight, man. Catch it with something vicious. Because the thing is, Inoue is fast too. It's not like he's a slow puncher. He's a fast. He got some speed to him, and he throws combinations. So this is a hell of a fight, bro. Good stylistic matchup as well. You say you think those Kambosos judges? Oh man, Joe Kambosos got a huge gift. They keeping him primed and ready for somebody to keep him primed. They keeping him ready so he could be sold off in Australia to somebody else for a big payday. So they couldn't let him lose the maxi. You said cool boy about to school this boy. We go see, bro. Can't wait to see this tomorrow in the morning. You said you think they will have a rematch if this fight is controversial? Yeah, probably. If Fulton loses, though, I don't think there's gonna be a rematch, dog. They go ride off with that one. But then again, Fulton don't got to give Inoue a rematch if he wins something controversial. I don't think there'll be no controversy in his favor. I don't even think so. I think he's already down a few rounds. So, yeah, man, this is gonna be a interesting fight, man. Interesting fight. Can't wait to see it. Fight week, fight week. We got this fight. We got Spence and Crawford. You said rematch. Fulton getting deleted. I don't know, man. We got to see. I already think now, he's one of the best. But this is definitely, if he beats Fulton, that, man, that's huge. This will be what, his fourth weight class. He just, and he went right after the best guy. He didn't fight no tune-up, or nothing crazy like that. I'll wait till he vacate. He's too big for me. Nah, hell nah, bro. He ain't put none of that Triple G talk that Triple G was talking. Oh, he's too much for me. Nah, he didn't say none of that, bro. He said, I'm stacking my fucking raps. Just get your ass in the ring, shut up and fight. That's what the monster said, bro. Salute to Hollow Ninja for the super. He says Tank ain't doing what Inoue's doing. He's scared. Oh man, come on, bro. He's not. Tank ain't about to be taking nothing, no kind of significant risk like that, bro. They not in that type of business. That's not in the business what they're doing. See, now Inoue, he's in the business of taking some risk, and he's gonna definitely be rewarded for it. He got a whole country behind him too. Tank Davis, he got a lot of clout and juice in the game. And if you talk to a casual fan, they'll say Tank Davis is the best thing since sliced bread. But if you follow boxing for real, you still have questions about Tank Davis. When's he gonna fight this guy? When's he gonna fight that guy? Is he gonna fight this guy? So now Inoue is doing this and he's doing that. He's went right to the best guy in a higher weight class, and that's Stephen Fulton Jr., bro. So you gotta respect that shit. Who cares about the attitude and the arrogance? It's just something surprising. But at the end of the day, these are fighters. These are fighters, not farmers. These are fighters. So if he got a little edginess to him that we don't know about, cool. Cool. I know Cool Boy cool. The monster's a monster. So I think their nicknames is suitable. You got to respect it. You got to respect the fight, you know. I know fans tend to be, oh, I hate this guy, I want him to lose, all that. But you got to respect the fight, man. These two dudes didn't even have to really fight each other at all. Cool Boy could have said, nah, man, I ain't fighting this dude. Like Jamel doing Bud. Oh, nah, man, I'm busy. I'm busy and all this shit, right? He could have played that, you know, and Inoue could have just waited to Cool Boy eventually moved up or fought MJ or whatever and moved up and, you know, then fought for a vegan, fought some scrubs for, you know, he could have did that, but he didn't, bro. So salute to both guys. You got to respect the fight. You got to respect the fight, man. You got to respect the fight. Great fight, man. My final prediction, shit, man, it's tough, bro. This is a true 50-50 fight. I could tell you Crawford go beat Spence with confidence. But with this one, I can't lean towards either way with confidence. I feel like Cool Boy may very well go out there and just be too much for the monster. Or the monster really could be too much and really be who we think he really is and knock out Cool Boy Steph in Japan, bro. So this is a 50-50 fight for me, man. I'm rooting for Cool Boy just off principle. You know, nobody in Japan's rooting for him. So I'll be a fool to be from the same place. I had the same complexion as this guy and not root for him. That just doesn't sit well with me. I'm rooting for Cool Boy. But as far as the fight, I got it a 50-50 fight. I still can't decide. But yeah, you guys, tell me what you guys think. Hit that like button for your boy. This is going to be a great fight. Be sure to check out the post-fight reaction. We're going to see what happens. Like, subscribe.